think there is this pressure to succeed that I don't think is realistic.
You don't want people to view you differently.
I think there's always this push for being the best. You can't use a lot of the same theories and interventions that you're learning in school because of the cultural differences.
Whenever you're ready, and you can look at the camera for this one.
My name is Kavita Kulkarni. I'm a professor of media studies at Fordham University at Lincoln Center in New York City. We're living in this kind of epidemic of loneliness, right? So much of our lives are created to be by ourselves.
Mental health is still something that people are learning to accept and understand, and when we don't understand something, or because we can't, especially because we can't see it, it's really hard to address it.
I think that if it's like an invisible problem, like if you don't see it, it's not there, and then there's nothing to fix, like you don't know how to fix it.
So my name's Hiteshri Patel. I've been working as a social worker for like 8-ish years. I think with South Asian cultures specifically, I think there's always this push for being the best and like doing the most.
So having support in the form of family, right, in the form of friendships, right, chosen family, say, is really important. And I think that is one of the issues when it's stigmatized, right, in kind of a family setting.
If I talk to someone in the older generations and I'm like, oh, I'm so stressed, I can't focus on school and I can't sleep, like their response is different than someone in my generation. It would be like, oh, just try to focus more and like sleep more, rather than like, oh, have you talked to someone?
Hi, my name is Arya Prashant and I'm a sophomore at Northwestern.
That's kind of what you're going to hear a lot of times from the community, that there's something wrong with you. In our culture, it's not typical for you to cut toxic family members out. So how do we bridge that gap instead of just being like, okay, you have to do that?
South Asian communities, I think we put a lot of emphasis on like doing good in school and kind of like being the best.
I think with South Asian cultures specifically, I think there's always this push for being the best and like doing the most.
And obviously working hard for all of that can lead to like burnout and stuff. But if that like simultaneously happens with mental health issues, then I think it's hard to like distinguish the two.
Things are done in one way and it's really hard for people to come here and relearn that.
And it could just be like attributed to like, I don't know, like you're working so hard, you're probably just overworked or overtired or something. And I think that they see that as kind of a good sign that like you're going forward.
I think also trying to be as empathetic as you can and understanding that like a lot of times they're coming with their own experiences and ideas that have been put onto them. So they may not be coming from a place of like wanting to hurt you, or they're not coming from a bad place. They think they're doing the best they can.
I think I started having like real noticeable mental health problems probably like my sophomore or junior year of high school.
Talking to yourself and understanding that there's nothing wrong with you. I think when we use those words, it becomes a lot more scary.
I think it's kind of hard to ask for help, like when you know something's wrong but you don't know like what exactly is wrong.
And changing that perception to help yourself is going to be important, that there's nothing wrong with you, you are struggling with something.
You try to go and get help, but you don't know how to ask for help or who to ask for help. You don't want people to view you differently.
You often have to tackle like just that intense like self-esteem issue of feeling like there's something wrong with you and feeling embarrassed that you have to be in therapy in the first place.
This is what feels like such a struggle. I think it's easy for me to say, oh, I go to psychoanalysis 3 times a week,
I also this year just started seeing like a psychiatrist.
but that is prohibitively expensive for the average person. Even therapy, going once a week, it's a real privilege.